Hello and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover on here as we await Eminem's interview tomorrow on Crook's Corner. Music to be Murdered By has created some records despite limited publicity so far, and we'll be exploring some of them in this video. And also for those who follow football in Europe, soccer in the United States, Barcelona star Ivan Rakitic recently revealed his favorite rapper. Before we dive in, remember to check out my previous video that also included a report on how big media all chose to report Eminem's Rap God milestone filled with errors. I find it quite odd that they all had errors in reports on the same story regarding Eminem. I mean, what are the odds of that happening at the same time? Hit the like button and subscribe for more from us if you're new to the channel, and now we dive right in. Weeks ago, I reported how in the United Kingdom, with the release of Music to be Murdered By, Eminem earned a new record, as the latest release was his first chart double in the United Kingdom. What this means for those who don't know is that while the album debuted as the #1 album of the week in the country, the single Godzilla also debuted at #1 on the singles chart on the same week. Eminem has had 10 #1 songs and 10 #1 albums in the United Kingdom, but his latest was the first time both happened on the same week in the country. And now in Canada, Eminem's latest album has now become his longest running #1 album since Recovery in 2010. Talk about starting a decade with a record for his other albums to compete against in the new decade. Recovery was #1 for 7 weeks in 2010, and now Music to be Murdered By has held on to the #1 spot for 4 weeks, Eminem's longest running #1 in 10 years. Justin Bieber just dropped an album, so the streak ends here, which leads us to our next point. In 2020 so far, the likes of Halsey, Mac Miller, Selena Gomez, Lil Wayne, and Justin Bieber have dropped albums, and so far Eminem has retained the 2020 record for Spotify streams, a record that I initially thought Justin Bieber would take from Eminem given the circumstances that Justin hit his peak closer to the streaming era compared to Eminem, who's from the 90s. This is how things are looking so far for artists in 2020, and Eminem remains at the top with 50.5 million streams on Spotify for his latest album, and I find it quite surprising that Wayne isn't on the list. I'm quite sure that if the album had Carter in the title, it will be on the chart, and it's just how the fan base roll. And if you're also a Wayne fan, share your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Overall, as an artist on Spotify, Eminem also holds the biggest daily streams on the platform so far, at 66.76 million streams on a single day, which remains the biggest of 2020. Overall, in the United States, Justin Bieber's latest album based on equivalent sales is projected to be in the same ballpark of Eminem's latest album first week totals in the United States, and even has a chance at a better opening, but we'll find out in a few hours. And now we head over to the next topic at hand. If you watch football, or soccer like it's called in North America, then you surely know about Barcelona Football Club in Spain, and in the 2018 World Cup, Croatia made it to the finals, and Ivan Rakitic was the key player that made that happen. And in a recent interview with the Croatian international on Bleacher Report, Rakitic was asked, "Who is your favorite rapper?" and he answered, "Eminem. I was in Miami last summer and Nicky Jam was really surprised how good he was." From Jim Carrey, Kim Kardashian, and now Ivan Rakitic, it's beginning to look like nearly every popular icon is a huge fan of Eminem, and it's only those who lost it that remain salty about the rapper's success. That will be all for today. Like and subscribe if you haven't, leave your thoughts below in the comment section, and see you on the next one.